新疆及系统领导长顾先生，台湾双核董事长 Mr. Xie， 双核集团主导人区代表 Mr. Larry Chen， 各位贵宾们，还有双核伙伴们，大家午安。Next, I'm going to deliver my speech in English. I am from Myanmar and my name is Snow. My Chinese name is Yan Xueyu. Okay. To me, Shuang Hor has been the greatest achievement in my life and also my most favorite source of income. Since choosing Shuang Hor, it has not only given me security life, but also the greatest confidence in my heart. My appliance have usually advanced from diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, all the way to gold diamond, and had been invited to award ceremonies again and again. But due to various reasons, I can only attend this one gold diamond rally. So please allow me to share my entry point and life story in full. The journey, benefits, and achievements from diamond to gold diamond will be shared by my husband. I have been in Shuang Hor for 13 years. The date of 2012, December 23, I was invited by my friend Zia to attend Mr. Sim's recognition event, look like today rally. At the time, I was sitting quietly in a corner of the venue, confused, but I'm thinking, why would I also be recognized like this? I never imagined that today I achieved it. So that thank you, my friend Zia, my applied Zia. Mr. Sim is not only my mentor, but has also played the role of a father to me. I'm truly grateful. Under his guidance, I successfully advanced to the gold diamond level. 13 years later, I can stand on this stage with my mentor and be recognized together. This is such an exciting and emotional moment. Mr. Sim, thank you for your patience and support. Love you, my papa, Mr. Sim. In 2007, for a better life, I came along from Myanmar to Singapore to work in accounting. But as a foreigner, unlike locals who work 5 days a week, I had to work 6 days and get just 1 day off. Even on my rest day, I had to clean the house, do the laundry, and prepare a week's worth of meals, leaving almost no real rest. While others had 24 hours a day, I wish I had the disease so I could rest more. I kept going in corporate life until July 2011 when I returned to Myanmar to give birth my daughter. Fortunately, my Singapore Express visa gave me 45 days maternity leave. Around the 40 days only, I left my newborn daughter in my mother's care. With tears in my eyes, but determination in my heart to give her a better life, I returned to Singapore to continue working. As you all know, to increase our income, we need to change a new company. However, having just given adapting to a new environment, a new job, and deeply miss my daughter, the stress eventually led me to develop a day, morning, noon, and night, and after a period of time, my memories completely disappeared. That was my very first encounter with Shuang Hor products. That period was the most painful and exhausting time in my life. Every time I opened my eyes, I just wanted to go and kiss my daughter. Even at one time, image filled my mind. I often thought about quitting my job and rushing back to Myanmar. Any mothers here will understand my longing I felt. The prolonged struggle left me physically and mentally drained. I almost couldn't go on. At the time, I wondered if there was a job that would let me be with my daughter while earning a stable income. While sharing my worries with Yang, he told me that the CEO coffee I was drinking could also be a source of income. And how much I earned would depend on my effort. I didn't take the full risk, so I started part-time only. Slowly learning about Shuang Hor products, later I understood that if I persisted in the Shuang Hor business for 2 to 5 years, I could succeed. From then on, I decided to focus fully on my Shuang Hor career. I followed every instruction from my appliance and the system without rest, working step by step. After about 10 months, I was promoted to Special Vice Manager. And my income from Shuang Hor far exceeded what I earned in corporate life. Finally, I could return to Myanmar and fulfill my wish. That's why thank you, Shuang Hor. After returning to Myanmar, I began living with my daughter and started my Shuang Hor journey there. For those who needed nutritional products, I introduced our best world-class Shuang Hor items. For those interested in the business, I guided them to learn and grow together, step by step. I traveled across many cities and rural areas in Myanmar. Every day, I follow the system 3S, selling, sponsoring, and servicing, and with relentless effort, I built my own team. Together, we established home meeting and trained the trainers, so that my group grew to 150 vice manager and above. We participated in the system's events, rallies, and leadership seminars together. After around 22 months, I had built a strong and stable network, achieving the rank of Diamond Member. At the time, I had 1 diamond leader and 10 soon-to-be pre-diamond partners. Now, on August 2025 onwards, anyone with a valid passport can participate in our Shuang Hor business, which means that we have the opportunity to rebuild our network. Together, we can strive towards achieving gold diamond status once again. And in the process, we nurture and develop 100 new diamonds. Thank you. In my Shuang Hor journey, there is one person I must thank. Someone who is like both a father figure and a lifelong friend, who has accompanied and encouraged me silently, embracing everything about me with love. He has walked this journey with me, and I believe will continue to encourage me and move forward with me in the future. He is my husband, my Wodalangkong. Yes, thank you. Now, I will pass the sherry to my husband.
Today, I have the most beautiful woman beside of me. Yes or yes? My dear friends, it is such a tremendous blessing to see you all today. To our distinguished guest, Mr. Ku Chanchong, CEO of the Backering Group and System Leader, Mr. Xie Chanchu, Director of the Backering Taiwan, Mr. Larry Chen, Representative of the Backering Group in Malaysia, Mr. Fukawa, Shuang Hor, Regional General Manager, welcome and thank you for being here today. And to all our friends, distributor, leaders from Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Myanmar, Mingalaba. I am so happy to meet you on this special afternoon. Today, we celebrate the success of all who have been honored at this rally. I am proud of each and every one of you. This is a great and beautiful day for my wife and myself. It means so much to us. It is also an honor for us to be recognized as Gold Diamond Distributor. But what makes us even happier is to share this honor with our mentor, Mr. Sim. Among our guests today, there are friends who have never tried Shuang Hor products or who are still not yet uncertain of what this business is about. We have our doors open for you. 13 years ago, we were new to this, just like you. Today, I would like to share with you the very 3 chapters that carry us from the first step to step where we are standing now. All of this started by a phone call, and that very phone call was the beginning of what I am today. It was my friend Go Chekao. He invited me to come and see about the great opportunity. That was Shuang Hor Home OBB. After listening to Shuang Hor OBB, it seems I have found the opportunity I have been craving for my entire life. At the same instant, I felt inspired, but much intimidated. For either as an ordinary worker or as a young man who did not even complete a high school, had I realized myself. Running serious yes or no thought in my head. First, money. There was what little money I had to buy and use the Shuang Hor products. Second, friends. To talk to people had never been my strong point. Broke, alone and with nothing but a light of determination, I was like standing at the edge of impossibility. I have fear of doubt, fear of failure, but I escaped by belief in myself. All I could do was learn by listening. The seniors shared their experiences, explained everything about the Shuang Hor business inside and out. I made a lot of new friends there. Their smile and open heart made me feel like I was not a stranger in the meeting. For me, the key was to keep attending the Shuang Hor meetings. While attending Shuang Hor meetings, this idea had taken shape in my mind. To live better life, you must find harder than you do now. If I wanted a better life, I had to be comfort zone. So 2 hours a day, every day I attend the meeting, not sometimes, not one comedian, every single day. But life has priority. There seemed to be an extraordinary coincidence that what we want to do and what we had to do never work out in orderly ways. I had a job from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Later, I could only work from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. My boss was very unpleasant for this. He went me past, then he started taking a cut from my pay. He blamed. Again, what I more clearly understand is that I can work in 2 parts as one. Nevertheless, I kept showing up. I sat in those rooms and listened because something inside me needed it. There is a cost to change, and I was at all costs ready to pay. I happily bought the Shuang Hor products, toothpaste, shampoo, shower gel, even my clothes change, cleaner, sharper, more intentional than before. With what I have learned from the meetings, I decided to share it. I started with someone really close to me. Yes, it was my roommate. His response, however, was way far from what I had expected. He looked at me and asked a simple question. How much is Shuang Hor paying you to say all this? Then he said something that pained me so and so much. He has seen this kind of thing before. He told me there was a typical business where success rose to the top end and those below worked only to hold them up. What he did not see was that the opportunity I had placed before him and the system he believed he already understood were not the same. I did not try to change his mind with argument, nor did I wish to prove him wrong. Instead, I continued to learn and work more, hoping that in time, the truth of what I believe was people itself. After hearing my roommate's words, I did not feel discouraged enough to stop. Instead, I turned to those closer to me. They are my family. I began with my grandmother. She turned me down. Then my father, he too said no. I approached my younger sister, then my older sister, both rejected me. I tried my aunt. Again, I was met with refusal. At last, I turned to my uncle. My uncle is a man I deeply respected and someone who is a very important person in my life. He told me that business like this had no real value, that they only consume time and in the end cost more than they give. He advised me to keep my current job and save what I got. That was it. For the first time, I felt a real sense of loss. I had no one left to turn to. These were all the people I had and also the ones I trusted the most. Part of me began to wonder whether they had been right all along. Perhaps I had misjudged things. Perhaps I had placed my hope too high. In the moment of doubt, I spoke to one of my upline. I told him I had feared that no one was interested in my business, and I didn't know what to do next. His answer was simple: keep attending their meetings. He said, the successful people you see now, they were once just like you, they were rejected too. And it was true. Every time I returned to the meetings, I refreshed again. From the meetings, I learned how to face rejection without fear. I learned how to introduce my work in a way that could be acceptable. I acted what had been wrongfully unclear. With the new understanding, I gave myself one more try. This time, more careful how I spoke and aware how people might feel. It was another roommate this time. I introduced him to the opportunity Shuang Hor offered, and to my surprise, it worked. He accepted. After that, I experienced only fewer resistance, yet they did not disappear entirely. Even now, I still face rejection from time to time, but I no longer see it the same way. If I were to offer one honest piece of advice, it would be this. Whenever you are rejected, return to the meetings. Don't isolate yourself. Don't give up. Bring your energy there. Learn something new. Listen to others. Stay close to Shuang Hor cycle. Then find again. Shuang Hor is a long-term business. It is simple. The steps I took on the path to success were simple, such as one-to-one, home meeting, attend meetings. These were not difficult tasks. I did them every day, every week, every month, every year, and I never grew tired of them. I did not miss single meeting, whether the weather was rainy or scorching hot. I did not let discomfort slow me down, nor did I feel burdened on my own effort. To be honest, I felt glad and proud. Before Shuang Hor, I was not someone who spoke much. But once I became close with the business, I became a new me. I found myself speaking about Shuang Hor late in the life. I had so many things to say, the words came easily. You wouldn't believe this, there were even times I skipped lunch or dinner to do Shuang Hor business. To sum up, I could only say that I never put a pause on my ambition. Not because anyone told me to do, but I wanted to. The only force that drove me this far was this very naked truth. I truly love Shuang Hor. I came to know Shuang Hor after working 5 long years in Singapore. When I look back at those 5 years, I could not feel proud. Although 5 years had passed, all I got was a little money and it was not even enough to spare a month. And to get even that little, I had to give all my time on my job. I worked from morning till night. Besides, I had no time to do anything I love and no chance to live my life. So this thought crossed my mind. If I keep going like this for the next 5 or 10 years, what will change? And the answer was clear, nothing would change. The proof to this answer were my co-workers who had labored for 15 to 20 years. When I looked at them, I saw no progress. I had left my country with this single desire, not just to get a job, but to make better life. I came overseas to succeed. However, if after 15 to 20 years, I could only reach a life where I just had enough to eat, this is not enough for me. This is not the life I want. On the other side, there was Shuang Hor that had been standing strong and successful for nearly 40 years. Also, Shuang Hor has good product with a clear system. All I had to do was give my time and effort. If I gave my all, I believe I could change my life within 2 to 5 years. And I saw it with my own eyes that others had done it. I saw real people succeed. Apart from my belief, there was something that happened me. I had no business background, no capital, no special skills, and no good exposure. I didn't even know how to start a business. While I was in a world of food competition, Shuang Hor had everything ready. All I needed was my own effort. That's why I chose Shuang Hor and made a decision. Shuang Hor is the only way forward, no matter how difficult it becomes, no matter how long it takes, I will try again and again until I succeed. I believe Shuang Hor is a business with low risk and high possibility of success. Why do I say that? Because Shuang Hor is something you can start part-time. You don't need to quit job and walk away from your current life. You can start Shuang Hor during your weekend, your off day, even in the few quiet hours after work. You can still keep your daily job, still take care of your living needs, and use just a small part of your personal time to make something better. That's how we started. We started Shuang Hor part-time. We worked on it slowly each step. Even when we were tired, even when others wanted to stop, we kept going. We did not stop. We chose this for life. Looking back now, I can see this from the bottom of my heart. What we gave to Shuang Hor was worth it. What we gave was returned many times over. Shuang Hor gave us more than we ever expected. When you work hard in Shuang Hor, you don't lose anything because everything you give comes back twice or even bigger. Shuang Hor is, I come to know, I believe, we work on Shuang Hor business all the way until we become special BN. While we stay in Singapore, but after reaching that level, we come back to Myanmar and we choose to continue Shuang Hor full-time. That's when things began to change. In Singapore and Malaysia, transportation was very smooth and easy. Buses and trains were all air-conditioned. Even though the weather was hot, we could reach our friends quickly, in comfort and on time. But in Myanmar, it's not the same. Especially in some villages, there is no electricity, water is not clean. There are places where there are no road and no railway line. Some villages can reach me only after sleeping one night a month around the lake. Once I traveled to a village near the river bank just to search for opportunity. There was no road, no break, just plain river. So I left the car on one side of the river and had to cross by boat. I don't know how to swim, so that I usually avoid the water trip. But that day I couldn't say no. I had to take the boat. It was a small boat and for 24 minutes, I sat without making single movement. On my mind, what is that the engine stopped? What if something went wrong? I found my anxiety uneasy to stop. The villagers were used to it. For them, it was nothing. For me, those 20 minutes took a lifetime. When I finally reached the village, not many people came. The room was half empty. I asked one of the people there, it is because they are too busy. If that's why they didn't come. Actually, that wasn't the reason. They told me that some company had come before. One of them promised buying our products just was like 300,000 just and you will get 150,000 just every month. About 20 people joined. Later, that company never came back. No one knows where they are now. So now they don't trust anymore. They think Shuang Hor is the same that we were distributor too. So we explain by telling them the truth. Shuang Hor does not pressure you to buy product. We gave them the company address and our addresses. And we talk openly with open hearts. Honestly, not long, they accepted and believed us. I'm pretty sure that made everything worth it. There were many times when we almost gave up. There were times when it was just too hard. But even through all of that, we reached diamond in Shuang Hor. From that, we pushed our dream to be gold diamond. Every single day, we held onto that dream. This dream of me and my wife never once became weaker. With everything we had, with everything we could, we kept moving, hopefully. And our lifetime, something that happened, something that shook our world. Something that shattered the little wall we were building. It was 18 September 2018. The day Myanmar banned all M&M businesses, we have given our time, we have given our energy, we have given our hearts. Everything was invested in Shuang Hor. We had even come back from overseas to build brighter future with Shuang Hor in Myanmar. Then suddenly we were told we couldn't do it anymore in our own country. It was very much like our legs were broken. We couldn't move forward. We didn't know how to say and lead our team. We felt lost, truly lost, like we were walking in the dark. It was all unspeakable. I can say that day was rain tear for all Myanmar Shuang Horians. We have walked 70% of the journey, and then, just like that, we were sent back to 0%. We stayed lost for 6 long silent months. As lovely poet, Mr. Sin reached out to us. He invited us to set a small company in Singapore. He guided and helped us re-enter Shuang Hor as official member in Singapore. In the lower child, we were far away from Mr. Sin. Also, we were not connected by blood with Mr. Sin. But he treated us like family, like his own son and daughter. He didn't neglect us. He supported us. He believed in us. Because of him, because of his kindness, we were able to breathe again. We were able to live again. We were able to begin again in Shuang Hor. Thank you very much, Mr. Sin. You are the light, the strength, the mentor and guiding star for us. Without you, we couldn't stand here today. You have left a good and long-lasting mark on our lives. For that, we thank you deeply, Mr. Sin. Thank you so much. Let us say sorry for causing you extra burden. If there are any mistake in speech or behavior, please forgive us. We love you as a good friend, a good teacher, a good leader, and a good father. Again, thank you so much, Mr. Sin. We love you. All I know, Mr. Patrick and Miss Janice, you have always stood in front of Myanmar Shuang Horian. You have drawn us a picture more than we could see. You have taught us more than we could know about the Shuang Hor opportunity. You are a example. You are role models. For that, we thank you deeply. Thank you so much. David Diamond Meran, you have always encouraged your book, The Corporate Life to MLM, shown us the way to succeed in Shuang Hor business. For that, we thank you deeply. All I know, Mr. Seven and as Rose, you have always shown us with your own lives that Shuang Hor can create a better life. On this Shuang Hor journey, we have acknowledged what we need to know and what we need to learn. You have lead us from the front. For that, we thank you deeply, Mr. Seven and Rose. Thank you so much. All I know, Mr. Peter and Miss Roslyn, you have guided us how to live in peace. For that gift, we thank you deeply from the heart. Thank you so much. And Senior V and Mr. Chetong and Diamond Zia, thank you for introducing us to the Shuang Hor opportunity. We would like to say thank you to Regional General Manager Mr. Pu and his entire professional team for their love, respect, care, and constant support for us. Thank you again. Thank you very much to Shuang Hor for producing world-class product with high quality and creating a good and enjoyable environment for us. Again, thank you so much to Shuang Hor for creating equal chances for us, regardless of who we are or where we come from. Thank you, Shuang Hor. To my dearest angel, I would like to say a few words for you. Today, everything I am, everything I have become is because of you. You are my closest friends, you are my elder sister, and my teacher. If my life is a book, in every single page of it, you are the most important person. Out of millions, you choose me to walk through life by your side, and I am endlessly grateful to be that way. With boundless love, with love that has no reason, I will love you for all my day. And I want to work together with you towards gold diamond again. Let the shine light journey for us. Let's go together to gold diamond again.
Go, go, go! Diamond, diamond, diamond!
Thank you very much once again to our Gold Diamond, Snow and Ice.
Once again, congratulations to both of you for achieving the Gold Diamond title today on this